they taught you to obey and called it education. Sit down. Be quiet. Raise your hand if you want to speak. 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, for over a decade. And nobody questioned it, because everyone was doing it. And when everyone does something, it just starts to feel like the truth. But go back further. Before school even started, someone already named you, picked your religion, your language, the neighborhood you grew up in. You arrived in a life that was already set up. And nobody asked if you wanted it. It was just Tuesday. As a kid, you trusted everyone around you. Of course you did. They were all you had. So when they told you what to believe, what to fear, what kind of person to become, you didn't question it. But here's what stays with me. Nobody questioned the people who taught them either. So where does it actually start? Then one day you're an adult, and everyone acts like that means freedom. But then the bills show up. Rent. Debt you didn't fully understand when you signed for it, and now you have to work. Not because you found something meaningful, but because the alternative is losing everything. So you wake up, you go, you come home tired, you sleep, you do it again. And at some point, that just becomes your life. Not something that happened to you, just your life. And the people around you are doing the same thing, so it feels normal. That's the part that gets me. Not that the system exists, but that it hides inside ordinary life so perfectly that most people never even see it. You're not in chains, you're just busy, tired, and there's always something else to deal with. The older you get, the more you have to lose. The harder it gets to stop and ask, wait, did I actually choose any of this? Your job, your idea of success, what you think a good life looks like. Where did that come from? Because I started pulling on that thread once, and it didn't stop. Every belief I had traced back to something someone else put there. A parent, a teacher, an ad I saw 1,000 times before I was 10. And the scariest part wasn't that I'd been influenced. It was that I was so sure I hadn't been. So I'm not here to tell you what to do with that, but I think it's worth sitting with. If you stripped away everything you were told to want, everything you were trained to be afraid of, who's actually left? Most people never stop long enough to find out. The noise keeps going. The cycle keeps moving. And somewhere in all of it, you forget to ask. And most people will live their whole life and never realize it wasn't theirs. Blurred mind. Nothing was ever clear.